Hi dear friends, today I am sharing a video since we are celebrating International Year of Yoga 2020 on June 21st. According to Mayan calendar, the world will come to end on June 21st, 2020. If you could recollect, Mayan calendar did predict earlier that the end of the world on December 21st, 2012. Anyway, it is obvious that it didn't end there. But again, the infamous Mayan calendar has now indicated that the world will be ending on June 21st, 2020. If there is anyone who feels like the world will end, please donate your smartphone either to Department of Physics, University of Kerala or to CSS, University of Kerala. Because what will you do with the smartphone if anyway the world is going to end? Now, let me talk to those who do believe that there is a possibility of life beyond June 21st. In this COVID times, life has become much difficult for everyone. I am a physics teacher. I understand the lot of struggles that students, parents, teachers go through even in little aspects like knowledge sharing through online platform. If that is so, what will be the case with common man? I hear the people who depend on daily wages, the people who work on restaurants, the people who drive taxi are facing acute problems way beyond a smartphone challenge. And amidst these, we face depression, anxiety in such intensity that it is hard to get going. Is there a simple solution? No, definitely not. No government has found a solution. So, am I going to give a solution? Again, no. Doing yoga will not earn you smartphone, or money will not be transferred to your bank account tomorrow to deal with crisis if you do yoga. Then why yoga? My mind too was skeptical as yours, but my experience with yoga compels me to make this video. So let us hear to this video which was suggested by one of the faculty member in my department. Is that faculty member a Swami like the Swami in the video? He is not. So is it worth a try? And as Feynman says, what matters is not knowing the name of something, but what matters is to experience what is said in the video. Hope you will all hear to him completely and try one practical approach which he shares with us. Let us see a small video.
I'll share something. One of the ways in which I was encouraged to, I was inspired to become a monk is I saw this monastery near our house, and I saw these people wearing this funny orange dress. They didn't have a car like my dad, didn't have a job like my dad, didn't have a family like my mom and dad, and didn't even have a host of relatives. They couldn't go out to the hotel to eat whenever they liked, or they couldn't order takeout whenever they liked. They didn't go on vacations. They mostly meditated and helped other people, and what struck me was they were the happiest people I'd ever seen. How it struck me, I was a school kid at that time. How is it possible with all the things that my parents were trying to get in life and succeeding to in some extent and not succeeding to in other cases, but that was life for them. All these things, these people were not pursuing, and they were happy. They were absolutely happy. That is the proof of this, the core idea that happiness is not got by external possessions, external activities, rather what happens inside. The happiness is your own nature which shines out if you can settle the mind down.
What you have heard is exactly my message to all in this year's Yoga Day, and I am open to all discussions. Let us celebrate International Year of Yoga 2020 together. Thank you.